Alright. And hello everybody, welcome to our first game of the day. We do have the Zotac Cup for the enjoyment of everyone watching. We're spawning directly on top of xSix.Perfect. He used to be Rain Perfect, now he's with xSix, and he actually just happened. So it's actually kind of big news. I'm not sure everybody actually knows this, but he's now on xSix. We're going to watch him play against Darkee, who's with UR Gaming, Underrated Gaming, and so it's another announcement for him. And, alright, so, looks like I'm solo casting for the start. Okay, so Darkee is going to be the Zerg opponent. I've never seen him play, but he was brought into UR Gaming by Slush, who used to be the VP and is now with UR himself. And so I'm very, very curious to watch as these guys are going to play. Slush is a want to say GM Zerg or top masters. He's definitely up there with the skill. He's a very, very strong player, I believe from Sweden. Oh, I'm getting that right. But with him being a nice Protoss practice partner, Darkee should have some pretty solid ZVP. Not to mention he's on UR, and they've got a pretty solid lineup. And Sweden, sweet. Thank you, Slush. You feel free to pop in and say some information because I have no qualms about that. That's actually kind of the reason why I actually stay available during the games, is so that people can pop in, say the tiny bits of information, and things should go well. But as of right now, Perfect maybe going for a Nexus first. He's queued up his probes. He's going to be at 16 or so when this goes in, and I think he might be trying to literally throw down. Oh wait, now it's 17. So he could 18. There's no way he's actually going to do an 18 Nexus. Yeah, he cancels that. Okay. Yeah, 17 Nexus is a lot more standard. Darkee's playing pretty standard as well. Perfect is just spamming around, trying to see when the hatchery will be going down. But as of right now, Darkee, if he goes for any kind of early pressure, it might be a little dangerous for Perfect. Perfect is going to need to get a nice timing on the forge, the cannons, and just have the forging cannons come up instantly. Even try and get a full wall off if you can get the money for it. But it was a Nexus first officially, and Darkee should scout this. He does have his drone in here. He did see the Nexus, did see all the timings, and as of right now, he's just working through on just trying to get up his natural and everything. So everything is just looking pretty standard so far. But what will the follow-ups be? As of right now, Darkee has not gotten down any gases. He may just go for a gasless third. That gasless third is a great way to get out a economy in the face of a really, really strong Nexus first. And Perfect should be throwing down his cannon, which he does, in a really weird spot. And the reason I say this is a weird spot is because roach pressure could pop in and attack the pylon and the forge, and this cannon will be able to do nothing. This cannon is only going to be useful if lings start attacking the front of Perfect. But any kind of roach pressure, free kills for everything in the front. So he's going to need to wall us off and get down another cannon. To be honest, he may even need to have 3 cannons to really be able to hold this. And we have a wholly 170 guys at APM. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so we're having the fun APM. Oh yeah, by the way, Blizzard got this wrong, actually. The EPM is supposed to be the effective APM, the actual actions per minute that are useful. It's not just spam. So Blizzard messed this up, and so you have the fake APM being the actual APM. This is completely reversed. That's just a fun little thing to see. I kind of laugh at Blizzard for doing that, but no worries there. Gateway is going down, and Perfect's going to actually leave a Zealot wide hole in there. But as of yet, everything looks to be pretty standard. We do see the fast third out of Darkee, and I don't know if Perfect actually scouted. He should have scouted it. He has not. He may just assume that it's there, but looks like he lost the probe. Yeah, Darkee's killed a worker, so he's killed off the probe. Probe did not get the scout unless the probe saw the drone moving up to this third. Perfect does not have confirmation that the third even exists. And without that confirmation, he may be caught off guard, but if he just plays standardly as if there's a third, he'll be fine. It's the perfect thing to do. But we could see Perfect trying to be a little bit safer, throw down another cannon or two, or do something. But as of right now, he's actually be pressuring with the Zealot and the Stalker, which is a great thing to do. If he can push in with these guys and just get scout information, force out more lings instead of drones and everything, it'll be great for him. I'm also apparently still on show all of these guys. So there we go. We're ready to see that this Zealot is continuing to attack. Has killed off one Ling, and we see some good pulling back and retreating of these Lings, but each of them will die to one more hit. But Darkee's doing a good job of pulling back each Ling basically individually. With this Stalker here, we are going to see that Darkee's going to need to push back, pull back, and get out some more units. This is a great thing to do, because early game, before these Lings actually get metabolic boost, these Stalkers move the exact same speed off creep as those Lings. So you can kite Lings, you can force them back, you can pretty much just control it and keep your Stalker alive until metabolic boost comes into play. And as you can see, Metabolic Boost has not even started researching yet. But as of right now, there's a lot of damage being done just by these few units. As we're stalking here, that's what I'm saying now. But you can see that there's been a lot of Lings that have been taken out, and they could easily get a surround on that Zealot. They do, and Perfect's going to retreat. He's already done a great amount of damage. Look at all the Lings that are now on the field, plus the ones that were lost. He literally, Darkee probably lost about 6 or so drones. And that's a huge deal. 6 drones at this point when your opponent went for Nexus first, that's huge. But you are seeing Perfect getting out his Blink. He's going for a pure Stalker, and he may just go for a really big Blink all in. As you can see, Perfect's got a lot of gateways morphing right now, and Darkee is blatantly seeing this. He's going to see the pure Stalker count. Not a single sentry is actually attacking him quite yet, so he may be able to assume the Blink. But right now, there's already the +1 finished. The +2 is a little less than halfway done. So Perfect's going to have a great timing with +2 attack and a bunch of Stalkers. And I've actually seen, I think it was Minigun doing a build like this where he actually threw in the Robo Bay, not Robo Bay, just the Robo Facility, and got down some force fields on the ramp using a War Prism and being incredibly aggressive with it, and it's very effective. But we're seeing Perfect going for a third. I guess because he got scouted and he's unable to catch the opponent off guard, he's probably going to want to put on a lot of pressure and get out that third, bring in a few Stalkers, poke a little bit, make it seem like an all-in when it's not, force more units instead of drones, and try and control the pace of the game like that. And we see a couple of force fields, and actually really nice force fields to funnel in the Zerglings and use the minimal amount of energy on those sentries. So nice move by Perfect. But for Darkee, he's got a lot of Lings coming in, which is a very good thing to do against the Stalkers. What worries me though are the force fields. If Perfect can get down, well, perfect force fields, then those Lings are not going to accomplish too much. And Perfect's getting a lot of forward momentum right now. Proxy pylons, scouting. He sees the amount of Lings and everything. There's now a lot of Ling Roach. And Perfect's been able to do a good job of just getting down more and more units. Plus his third is still there. I highly doubt it'll cancel it or something. But right now we're seeing the count of everything just increase. And Lings are going to be coming in from the top. The force was actually kind of fail a little bit, but now we're gonna have a full-on sandwich. You have the Lings coming in from the top, Roach in the bottom, but there's not that much room to really be able to attack effectively from Darkee. But Darkee looks like Perfect's gonna actually continue to attack here, showing a lot of threat. Right now you can see how he's got a lead in the worker count by a fair amount, and now all the Roaches are gonna move in, and those are some very vulnerable sentries. And are that?
Yeah. I was gonna say, and apparently only enough energy for that one force field, and not being able to have more force fields. It's kind of hurting him, but still has more numbers than Darkee does. Feel bad for Darkee.
Yeah, and there's GG from Darkee. So quick game, but Perfect played that perfectly. I kind of have fun saying that, so that's what I did.
Oh no, it's fine. Sorry.